Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dugout Football Channel. Another glorious failure. Scotland are out of Euro 2024.
You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake, I can't stand this.
Bristol, yes, unfortunately, we are out of the Euro Championships yet again. Well, here to digest where it went wrong for Steve Clarke and his Tartan Army, and also we will also look back on the matches as well. But yeah, get your thoughts down in the comments. Please do leave a like on the video. I do really appreciate it. Do hit that subscribe button as well. We are getting very close to 3K. That's the target for the end of the season as well. So if we can get there before the start of the season, it'll be absolutely amazing as well. But yeah, hello, how is everybody? How is everybody? I've had a sleep on it, and yeah, I've got a few things to say, a few things to get off my belt. But let me say hello to a few of you. Jordan Hymanson, sorry. It is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you've got time, big man, happy to join you. Lots of people digested words, absolutely, mate. Absolutely, indeed. Hi, hope you are well. Long time no see. I think Scotland were just too pessimistic with the ball. The tactics were all wrong. I think a change is needed. New manager, maybe. Well, I will get to that because that is one of my sort of topics to speak about as well. Hello, Arpon. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in, mate, as well. Look who's in. Look, could not wait. Could not wait to be saying Delamitri. Hello, Chris. Yeah, I hope you're all right. David Boyce from Scotland. We'll get to that as well. Des, hello Des, not seen you for ages, my friend. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you are well. My day is going okay. So, thank you very much. It is very, very sunny in Edinburgh. As you can see behind me, there is sunshine. There is sunshine. Yes, there's sunshine. It is an absolutely beautiful day, actually. Absolutely beautiful day in Edinburgh as well. Reese says it's time, Chris, for Big Dave. Well, we'll come to that as well. Scotland attack is really sad. Yeah, like it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Remember, I had you guys to finish second. Yeah, I know you did indeed. You did indeed. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely indeed. Kevin Suboff saved the whole country from depression. Yeah, Sebastian. Yeah, as I said, I will get to that. Obviously, hope Varga is okay as well. Obviously, we will get to the game last night, and we will get to the games in this group as well. Very happy to be there. Titus from Clark. Very disappointing given what they've shown in qualifying. Julio, yes, absolutely. Hope you're well, Julio. Thank you for tuning in. Bah ha 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 ha. Insert James Mayclaw. Which one? Absolutely, absolutely, indeed. Yeah, I might be doing that to you tonight when Albania go out, mate. So yeah, just wait, just watch. Hello, Elevator. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope Varga is all right. And hi, Sebastian, as well. Right, let us kick things off because I do have a few wee things to get off my chest. Right, we'll start. Well, might as well start from the group. I'll be honest with you guys. I went into the Euros not with high hopes. I kind of went to the Euros last time, the sort of the 2021 version of the Euros, and I was like, well, we were in a group of obviously Czech Republic, Croatia, and England. Now that to me is a very good group, and I said at the time, I think we could get second. We could get second in that group. That was my mistake because obviously we crashed out. We crashed out, of course, with 1 point, which was a draw against England. And yes, everyone will say, "Oh, Scotland's only win at Euros is a draw against England." Look, you English can have that. You English can say those things. But the one thing I will say is that Czech Republic game, I thought we would win that. I thought we'd win that. England, I thought maybe. Who knows? Who knows? A lot of people thought England were going to, beat Scotland, and then obviously Croatia was the 3-1. So I went to these Euros happy that we qualified. I'll be honest, happy that we qualified, but I didn't feel like we could potentially get through this group. I was very pessimistic. Now, when the group was drawn, I had a feeling that yes, maybe we could maybe get through, maybe as like a second or a third. But I think more as the tournament came away, lots of people had a feeling that we would be sort of the outsiders basically to get through, and I predicted us to be third. Now, again, that's not me being pessimistic; it's me being realistic, and unfortunately, that's what's happened as well. Let me get Elevator's comments off. 'Cause I've just seen that. I've just left your comment on Elevator. So give me two ticks. Give me two ticks. Right, right. Here we go. So yeah, well, let me just say that first game, Germany 5, Scotland 1. That was an embarrassment. You don't go into Euros to begin like that. I think one of the main problems was that the starting 11 in that game was absolutely hopeless as well. And I will obviously come to team selection because I do have a bit to say on team selections as well. But yeah, Germany 5, Scotland 1. It was the biggest Euros defeat as far as I'm aware. I think there was. I think it was like maybe one that I think Yugoslavia maybe lost 7-0. I think if someone could correct me in the comments anyway, but that was a feeling of, yeah, that was not a good result. Now, I went into that game thinking, look, Germany, who knows? Who knows what Germany's going to turn up? Who knows what Germany's going to, be at this year's an opening game? You never know. You never know. But Germany, full credit to them, played out their skins. They were absolutely outstanding. Musiala, Wirtz, thought they were really, really good in that game. We never looked like threatening. We never looked like scoring up until that Rudiger own goal, which I still think to this day, I still think Germany will still be very, very angry at the fact that they conceded that. But in the end, that game just took us by, and I think as well we just didn't play well in that game. Switzerland again, another game where I thought this would be the game to target a victory. I looked at the Hungary Switzerland game as with sort of eagle eyes, and I thought Switzerland were absolutely outstanding against Hungary. And I thought they were absolutely outstanding against Hungary, and the way they played as well was like, I think a lot of people sort of underestimated Switzerland, and I think the majority of people that I've spoken to underestimated Switzerland. And I think what's happened is I think many people have been the sort of the 2021 version of Turkey with Hungary. Now, I think Hungary have been very disappointing. Now, I know that they beat us last night, but I think if you look as a whole, Hungary have not been great the whole tournament. I think Szoboszlai has been completely jaded. I think you've got to say as well that they haven't scored many goals either. But Switzerland game, I thought we could get something. I thought we could maybe, after obviously seeing Switzerland be Hungary, I thought, right, okay, we might be able to get a point. We might be able to get a point. Did I think we could win? Well, Scott McTominay scoring. Yes, it was a Scott McTominay goal. For people who obviously didn't see my match reaction to the Switzerland game, that goal has gone down as a Scott McTominay goal. So we have actually scored a goal in Euros. It's another Mick, which a lot of people won't be surprised by. A lot of people won't be surprised by, to say the very, very least. I thought then we started well in that game. We started the real attacking intent. I I think we surprised Switzerland with our attacking play. Yes, there was a wee bit of luck involved in there, as well. But Shaqiri, what a goal! Absolutely fantastic goal from Jordan Shaqiri. It was a very, very good finish from him, and I think we rode our luck in the second half. I think we rode our luck in the second half. We could have won it. We could have won it, as well. But look, that game disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Hungary last night. I think that was the worst first half we have performed in this Euros, by a Steve Clarke side. Didn't look like scoring. Didn't look like creating anything. It was basically pass back, pass back, pass back, pass back, pass back. The only real chance I think we had was from set pieces. Now, Andy Robertson's delivery wasn't great last night. I'll be honest with you, and I think as well it took him till like the 82nd minute for us to really attack this game, and that is the biggest real disappointment, that we didn't attack, Hungary, because I honestly think that, we didn't test them enough. We didn't test Gulaci until the 82nd minute. Obviously, Hanley had an effort. The penalty decision. Look, I'm. I know I've seen a lot of people say that it's 50-50. I've seen a lot of people say that it's a stonewaller. I've seen actual people say that it wasn't. I am. I thought last night when I was watching the game, I thought Stonewall penalty. I thought Stonewall penalty when you look at it. I do have to say though that I do think Armstrong is looking for it. I do think he is looking for it. If you look at what he actually, I think he has his hand on Orban's chest, beforehand, as well. But the contact from Orban, his right knee comes into, Armstrong's left, calf almost. Now, would that have changed the result of the game? I'm not so sure because I think if you look at the whole game, that last 10 minutes, Hungary were definitely the more fresher. They brought on players at the right time, and I think that was what was problematic for us. We didn't really have anyone coming off the bench that could change a game. Um, Shankland's coming on with about 15 minutes to go is not great. If you're going to bring Shankland on, then you have to bring them on probably half an hour before the end. We haven't been good enough. We have not been good enough over these Euros, and unfortunately, we had 17 shots across the whole three games. I think that's the lowest. I think that's the joint lowest of any nation. Again, I think it was Yugoslavia that had 17 shots, many years ago. Bottom line is we haven't been good enough. And I think if we had got through last night, I think we would only be, in the inevitable that I think we would probably get butchered by somebody. And by that I mean, look, had we got through with 4 points, we would potentially be playing a Spain or a Portugal or maybe a Belgium or something like that. So, in a way, I am disappointed we've gone out. I've got to say the TARTAN Army have been absolutely fantastic, over out in Germany. I think they've been excellent. And all the stories that were coming out, I think they drank Germany dry. I think it was at one point, and as well. So, look, I think the Tartan Army have been fantastic. The team as a whole haven't, and I think that's the most disappointing aspect of these Euros. That the Tartan Army have been absolutely amazing from start to finish. Fantastic support, absolutely fantastic support out in, Munich, and obviously the fan parks, as well. And the support for Scotland has been fantastic, as well. But it's another tournament. It's another tournament we haven't qualified again, through a group stage. Will it happen? we just need to wait and see. We just need to wait and see. But yeah, I'm disappointed to go out, but hey ho. Um, but I think if we had got through, it was only prolonging the inevitable. Now, will Hungary go through? That's the other thing. I don't think 3 points is going to be enough. Because I think if you look at the Group E group that has Slovakia, Ukraine, Romania, Belgium, that's 3-3-3-3. Now, who's to say that two of them will finish probably with 4 points? I think at least one of them is going to finish with 4 points. So I think one of them will finish third with 4 points. So that's them through. Um, I think the only group I think potentially that could get Hungary in is tonight's group because Spain, Italy, Croatia, and Albania. Croatia and Albania both got 1 point. So I think one of Croatia or Albania need to win tonight to basically stop Hungary from going through. I just don't think Hungary are going to have enough points to go through. That's just my opinion, but I honestly think Hungary's late winner last night has it's too little, too late, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll go through a couple of comments as well because I've been dying to get what you guys have been hearing from my dulcet Scottish tones. Who did I get to? Chris says, let's see. It will come up. Hope Varga is all right. Yes, absolutely. First things first, Hope Varga is okay. That did not look a good challenge yesterday. And hopefully he's okay. That's the first thing. That is the first thing to say. I believe he is conscious, though, Chris. I did see that he was in a stable condition as well. The thing I did hear, I think he's fractured his face. So obviously, I think he's having to get surgery on that. But that could have been a lot worse. When obviously the big screen was coming down, I was very concerned. I thought it would maybe be another Christian Eriksen, and I was like, oh no, hope not. Hence why he had 10 minutes added time. To be fair, in all honesty. Arkansas has Sebastian. Now we need England to go out in the group stage. Sebastian, I don't think they're going to be going any further past the round of 16, mate. I honestly don't. Southgate hasn't got a clue. He has not got a clue, and say the very least. Hi, Scott. I'm okay, mate. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in, mate, as always. Oops, Daisy. Ironic, we haven't had to play the back four since Lewis Bergen got injured. Almost as if I was right when he said he was our biggest miss. Yeah, absolutely. Please, can everyone make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to this great channel? Thank you very much, Scott. I appreciate it. Nipun is in. Hello, Nipun. Hope you're well. Hello. Hope you are good. Big Abby says as well. I can honestly see Albania beating Spain this week is where we see the upsets because the teams who are through will rest players and underdogs could beat them and get to the round of 16. That could possibly happen. I'm in two minds of what game to watch tonight because I know Spain are already through, but Croatia Italy for me probably is the more interesting game. But if Albania beat Spain, that would be amazing. Albania have been absolutely outstanding. You have to say. Let's have a Ralston, Hanley, McTominay, Adams, and Clark to respectively piss off. Interesting. Yeah, maybe so. But in the group of death, we show more than Scotland. Yeah, you have. You have indeed. I think I predicted this for Scotland, third for Scotland in the last group stage, 2020. Yeah. So yes, Georgia and Albania can still go through. Yeah. Callum McGregor as well. Not starting Gilmore versus Germany was a disgraceful decision by Baldy. He's not bald. He's definitely got some hair in him. Sebastian says predicted Scotland fourth. Well done. I need that. Hello, Luca. Hope you're well. I'd imagine you'll be a little bit weary of tonight, especially. I'll get to that. I'll get to World Cup 2026 as well. Look, I'm okay, mate. I hope you're well. I am a little bit choked up, as you can obviously tell. Well, not really choked up. It's hay fever. My hay fever has been absolutely dreadful, especially yesterday. Especially yesterday. Commiseration says, "Look, Nippon. Everyone is saying hello to everybody else. Albania are well and truly going home," says Reese. I predicted 0.0 goals for the second Euros in a row. You overperformed my expectations. Steve Clarke whinging was beyond a joke. You guys are extremely unlucky against Hungary. I don't think we were, to be honest. I don't think we were. Yes, we don't have a striker. We don't. We don't. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. He was benched. That's the problem, mate. Look, their defenders are the worst I've seen in possession outside of my local Sunday league. They were dreadful. They were dreadful. Scotland have really replaced striker. Remember the days of Kenny James Boyd, Chris Boyd. Scotland should start Lee. Scored 2 against England. Lee Che Adams not good enough. Yeah. Do you think Steve Clarke's time is up? If so, who would you bring in? I will get to that. I will get to that. That is one of my topics as well. So please do stick by as well. Hello, Ryan. Hello, hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Please go and check out Huddersfield Town Fan TV. I believe you're doing a watch along to Albania, Spain tonight. So please go and check out Ryan as well. Good friend of the channel as well. We've learned Shankly scored 31 goals last season and 8 assists. Instead, he persisted with Paul Adams, who's a fraud of a pro footballer. Robertson abysmal, Hanley bad, Ralston diabolical, average in midfield and useless up front. Hello again. Only David Moyes, no one else. I think Scotland should have been more clinical. I watched the game. McTominay missed a sitter in the 6th minute of stoppage time. He was offside. He was offside. Elevator. It was offside. Tonight we've got to do business in Croatia. Nerves kicking in for me, but I think we have enough qualify. Plus the worst keeper in the turn. I don't think he is, Andrew. I think the Germany game wasn't great, but actually, if you look at the Switzerland games and Hungary games, he was actually our best player, if I'm being honest. Hello, I saw your super chat, Mark Goldbridge stream between England and Denmark. It wasn't a super chat, it was more of a membership. I can't remember. I can't remember what it says. David Moyes is a must. Yeah, absolutely. As well. There are 54 of you in here. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate it. Smash the likes, guys. Let's show Douglas some love. Moyes will help Scotland improve. I knew Switzerland were not going to go in the group. They are the I think everyone has underestimated Switzerland this time. I really do, Sebastian. I really, really do. I think the Swiss knock out England in the last 16. Depends where England depends, really. Hungary can still go through. They have 3 points and are third, so they could still be one of the third place teams who advance. They could move down though, just depending on like other teams as well. I honestly think these third games this week are really, really interesting, to say the very, very least. They step up versus big teams and they're always comfortable. Yeah. I knew Switzerland would come second. They always turn up in big tournaments. They even beat France in Euro 2020 and they were 3-1 down with 15 minutes left. They certainly were. Ask me that on when is it? Tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? France play Poland. Poland would be on pointless. So I don't think we are the worst team. I don't think that was that was McCallum. Another big clown. Never goes forward. Adams only one shot. Shankland did more off the bench. Not taking a wild goal to the Euros or using the force was ridiculous. Nathan's good. Thank you. Scotland 1 was not a pen, says Luca. It's a debatable one. It is a very debatable one. Swiss will knock out England. We will be there. But that last time this was very entertaining. Steve Clarke blaming an Argentine ref was a disgrace. He was more than fair all game. I think he was all right. Hello, Matt. Hope you're well. No, Poland have been poor. They'll get battered by France to keep them on 0 points. Play a 3-4-3 and 4-3-3 and qualify the fans with 5-4-1 terrorist ball as a sackable offence. Hi all, hi Rich, hope you're well. So Scotland have been brave in the final match, no shots on target in the 90 minutes. Yeah, 100%. Not a penalty. Armstrong is pulling Orban's shirt. He also tried what Bukayo attempted against Bayern Munich this season. Okay. Um, I as I said last night, minute I saw it, I thought Stonewall penalty, but the minute I see it again, it is a debatable one. It is a debatable one, as I've said, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Have a look at Hi Reese, Rich. Everyone is saying hello to everybody as well. Are Scotland fans blaming the manager or you not have the players? It was a tough group to say the very least. I will get to Steve Clarke because I do have a few things to say about that. Scotland for me, there's lots of positives today, but overall team wasn't good enough. Another disappointing tournament. Scotland needed a striker. I look at the late substitutions are not doing enough, and attack cost Scotland. Yeah, absolutely indeed. Um, Manager deserves more criticism than the players, in my opinion. Got any shows? Group B is the most interesting group right now. Absolutely, elevator. I would 100% agree with that. 100% agree with that. Trying to play out from the back cost you as well. How can you sub notes so negatively that match one game is absolutely baffling to me? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Fair enough. He's saying hello to everybody. As well. Hope Barger makes a speedy recovery. Absolutely. I think Croatia are going to beat Italy. They always look down and out and then pull through. And I can't see Italy dealing with them. That'll be an interesting game. That'll be a very interesting game. I think they will because I don't think Group C or F will have a third place team. What's Group C? Group C. Group C. What? Slovenia, England, Serbia, Denmark. I disagree. I think Slovenia have two. That could be interesting. Actually, that could be interesting. England will go to quarterfinal at least. They won't be that bad again. Like I said England would be flops of the tournament. I stand by that. Do you think Italy will qualify? What thoughts on Italy going for me quarters to pick at last 16? Depends what happens tonight, mate. Depends what happens tonight. Definitely. Seems like we get knocked out tonight. England's have been average. We're still getting through the group easily. Italy will be Croatia, I think. When Galachi made that save near the end, the one player you didn't want taking the shot was Grant Hanley. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Three scenes if we get knocked out. England still got the best player in the tourney. It's just about whether they can put the tools around them. Look, as you do, the Croatia game might be interesting. Scotland manager ain't Ten Hag, mate. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I am. Southgate is such a clown if we get offered the Manchester United job. About Croatia are potentially the flops of the tournament so far. Scotland played too slow for the most of the game. Yeah, we did. I know, but still, don't write them off. If Italy don't score early, Croatia can easily have momentum. Hello, UK Games. Hello, Dugout. Sad to see the Scotland team eliminated. I had them as a dark horse back in England now, I hope. Yeah, absolutely. As well. Denmark also lost their first two games in Euro 2020 and they made the semi finals, which is insane. I think Scotland plans 2026 to get Moyes and positive notice, get into the Nations League, try win that, and get good group stage for World qualifiers. Andrew, long time. Look, I'll be honest. I wasn't well. I wasn't well last night. I wasn't well. I'm feeling a lot better today, so I decided to do one today. Swiss will make the semis. That's a bit of a bold shout, but maybe. If Italy gets second, then Switzerland will beat them. It depends. It depends, really. It does depend. After the injuries to Varga, what's Hungary to win, though? He was elbowed in the side of the face. Hungarian players show great courage to play on and win after that. Switzerland could make a run, but they can't face England any earlier in the quarters. Swiss will not get semis. If Italy qualify, we meet Swiss, we will beat Swiss. Callum McGregor from North Crosses would play better than Callum McGregor at Celtic. Crap. Absolute rubbish. Hi, Machano. I quit CEF. Far too negative about England and doesn't understand football. CEF. What's CEF? Oh, but I would be really surprised if Poland gets even a point against France. Need to win to get top spot, and Poland are useless, so France can use that game to get a good goal difference. Motorsport Mike, should Scotland have made a Banzai certain red card tackle on final counter attack or not? Well, it's a good question. I don't think they should have, to be honest. But that's just me. I don't think constantly reiterating 4 points helps. So it's also part Italian like yourself. Switzerland could beat Italy quite comfortably, most deserved in the system. Injury list affect things, yeah, absolutely. Hello, Daz. Hope you're good. I'm not bad, mate. I'm not bad as well. Yes, I think it was a blow. I think it was a blow. I think Dykes would have started, being honest, as well. Race Swiss for me will be hard, but he'll have a good tracking record. Southgate doesn't know his starting 11. Wow, there are loads of comments. Loads and loads of comments. Right, what I will do is I will get back to your comments afterwards, and I will speak about team selections all wrong. Yes. Right. First things first. Goalkeeper, I was absolutely fine with that. Angus Gunn had been very, very good throughout the qualifying. I think he was really, really good throughout the qualifying. Ralston at right back. Look, I think Ralston hasn't been great, and I think there's another thing to question, that if Hickey had been fit, I don't think Ralston would have started. Porteous, bomb scare of the defender. I've always said that he is a complete bomb scare of a defender. And that showed against Germany. I think that was the worst performance I've ever seen from a Scotland player in that aspect. Jack Hendry, he was okay. He was okay. Kieran Tierney, Andy Robertson. Who else? Just trying to think. Callum McGregor. Why this guy had? Let me think. Did he last 90 minutes against Germany? The last 90 minutes against Germany. Lasted 90 minutes last night. Did not understand it one bit. And he lasted 90 minutes against Switzerland. Why? What? Why did he last 90 minutes? Why did he last 90 minutes in those games? Why? That's another thing. Scott McTominay. I think he'll only get better as well in the next qualifiers. John McGinn worked his butt off. He did work his bum off. Unfortunately, not good enough. Che Adams. I do not want to see Che Adams start for Scotland ever again. I've said it. I've said it now. Why he started, I will never know. You've got Lawrence Shankland on the bench. Why you don't play him? Why you don't bringing him on against Switzerland with 4 minutes to go the other night was absolutely ridiculous. And then last night, bringing him on 15 minutes before the end, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Why would you do that? So that's that's something that I have to say. Billy Gilmore had to start every single game for me. And I'll be honest, for me, I think if you look at it, Scott McKenna has been okay. I think Grant Hanley's been okay. But going forward, I'm not so sure that Grant Hanley can be as part of the Scotland national team anymore. I'd be surprised if some of these retire now. I would be very surprised if some of these retire. But yeah, for me, Che Adams has been a big disappointment. I think throughout the 3 games, I would say probably Angus Gunn for the Switzerland game and the Hungary game has been our best player. And then I think you have to say Gilmore when he came in against Germany the other night was very, very good. And then it kind of ties on to this. Some players are just not good enough and change is needed. Yes. I think, unfortunately, Ralston, for me, he is not good enough. He is not good enough. And as I said, had Hickey been fit, I think you look at it, I think Aaron Hickey would have started at right back. Nathan Patterson. Why do I keep saying Callum? Nathan Patterson as well. If he had been fit, I think he would have gone. Gone as well. Porteous, bomb scare. Don't want to see him in a Scotland shirt again. What he did against Germany was absolutely horrendous. Jack Hendry, he's all right. I think he'll still be he will still be picked. Kieran Tierney, I like Kieran Tierney. I still think he'll get picked. Andy Robertson will definitely still get picked. John McGinn will still get picked. Um, Callum McGregor, I think you need to consider your future as a Scotland player. For me, not good enough. Not good enough, and I don't think he's been anywhere near good enough this tournament. Scott McTominay, I think he'll still get picked. I can definitely say that. Ryan Christie, I still think will get picked. Lyndon Dykes will definitely still get picked. Che Adams, not good enough. I don't think he needs to be. I don't think he needs to get picked again. In all honesty, I think the future is now. Tommy Conway has to be picked for me. I saw a lot of good things against Finland in that friendly, but I think he could be potentially a good player. Um, as well, I think Lewis Ferguson, when he comes back, I think he'll get picked as well. I agree with what he said obviously about Ryan Gold as well. There are some players in that team that are just not good enough, and I've listed a few. I've listed a few. Obviously, Grant Hanley, I think he had an all right tournament as well, but unfortunately, I do think his days are numbered as a Scotland player. Um, I think James Forrest, unfortunately, I think he's coming to an age where I think he'll probably be retiring. How we didn't play him is another matter. Um, so it's team selection's all wrong for me. And as I said, some players are not good enough, and I thought I would just put them into sort of one because it's kind of going along the lines of team selections are like all wrong, and then obviously picking players are not good enough. Anyway, but let me see what some of you are saying as well, because I will catch up with the chats because I do always read your chats, of course. So let me see. I think I've read that. Do you think not having Lyndon Dykes was a blow? Yeah, 100%. I think he would have started ahead of the Adams. If I'm being honest, I think he would have. Um, so this will be hard. It'll have a good track record. The difference though is, look, international experience in this set system, more established Italian teams. Another one, yeah. I think Italian team probably is destined for the 2026. I think they're probably more suited for that as well. Douglas Southgate doesn't know his starting 11. Dad, I've been saying it for ages. He's a clown. He's an absolute clown. He has killed Trent Alexander-Arnold's confidence for me. Um, and I'm very surprised he's only going with one change tomorrow, and that's obviously Conor Gallagher and for Trent Alexander-Arnold, because I think there's some players in that team that need dropped. I honestly do. Uh, I don't see England doing anything regardless. They have no one dominate matches. Take Kroos or Xhaka, for example, in their matches, or Roberts, Musiala, or even Williams. They dominate plays. Yeah, and Lamal as well for 16 years old. 16 years old. Always harsh. Yeah, it does. It does indeed. I feel Ray Spillane made a huge mistake. Why did we not call up Verratti, Insigne, or Polatino and Locatelli? Well, Locatelli, I think, was injured as well. Keep the manager though two tourneys in a row. I'll get to Steve Clarke. As well. England champ select. I'm not so sure. At the moment, Reece, you are right, but Southgate got a knack of improving them slowly through a tourney. On current form, no way, but I still think they have class. Dan Milne, hello Dan, hope you're well. Lyndon Dykes wasn't a blow. Playing Adams all three shouldn't have happened. Think Shanklin should have started at least one game a lot longer off the bench. 100%. 100% agreed. So it will be this tournament's Denmark. I like that. That is bold, but that could happen. Verratti and Insigne don't play in a competitive league, so should go nowhere. Yeah, I agree with that. Italy should have called up Verratti, like Locatelli, no control midfield. You need experience. Yep. Sure, Andrew. If Southgate made tactical tweaks, they may improve. If England win the group, who do they play? I think at this moment in time, if the draw was made, I think if they finish top, I think they get one of the third place teams. Austria, I think. That would be a good game, that one. Sifkit against Rangnick. I know who I'd fancy in that as well. Locatelli doesn't control games. A variety is finished, says Reese. Yeah, but he's Ronaldo in Saudi, variety in Saudi. Whoops. People massively underestimate Switzerland, but semi-finals would be a massive overachievement. It would be. Certainly would be. Locatelli for me is a midfielder I think should have been called up. If I can say Verratti or Locatelli, go get Locatelli. Oops, daisy. They'll play a third place team from a different group. Yeah, I said Austria. I think that might be potentially one as well. Ronaldo's a striker, so it's not much of a difference. Verratti, on the other hand, would be ineffective due to system change, in my opinion. Ralston's so negative, always wants to go backwards. Yeah, not good enough. Not good enough, Andrew. Not good enough. Ralston sucks. Hickey and Patterson injuries hurt like hell. Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. Forrest was fit. Forrest was fit. He just didn't use him. Just didn't use him. I think he would have been a better option at right wing back, if I'm being honest. Hello, James. Even Douglas got a bit not surprised last night. So frustrating it was. It was absolutely frustrating, mate. It really, really was. I hope you're well, James. Dominic Calvert-Lewin staying at Everton now, not going to Newcastle. How do you feel about that? Let me know, James. Let me know. McGregor gets high passing percentiles and Celtic fans hype him up, but the reality is he passes backwards and sideways, no effect. Gilmore was in midfield we need beside McGinn and Lewis Ferguson. Yeah, absolutely. Patterson hasn't played much at Everton either. He wouldn't be any better, but Hickey was a miss. Hickey was being a massive miss, I think. Forrest was fit, yeah. McGregor shouldn't have played 100%. No, definitely not. He's been terrible. He has been terrible. I'm doing a watch along tonight indeed. Thank you, Ryan, for confirming that. Patterson at least goes forward. Gilmore still no full 90. No idea how. I don't rate Ralston at all. I don't think anybody rates Ralston apart from Celtic fans, unfortunately. And that is the truth. Going forward, 4-3-3, Gunn, Hickey, Hendry, McKenna, Robertson, Ferguson, Gilmore, Christie, McTominay, McGinn, Shankland. 4-2-3-1, since we don't have any good wingers except maybe Lewis Morgan. Lewis Morgan's all right. Yeah. Okay, James. Yes. 100%. 100%. He's got to. I think he is. He's living off Celtic bias, personally. Yeah, I think he is as well, Reese. I think he is living off Celtic bias. I go along with that side. Reese going forward. Ryan Gold should have been at Euros for creative and scoring threat. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Since we persist with midfield and 2 10s behind a striker, James seems more potent for me, but midfield is stronger if it has the numbers. The Ferguson loss was big. Liam Henderson and Elliot Anderson. Anthony Gordon and Livramento, we could have had 2 or Barnes. Austria would knock out England. I agree. The Austrian press versus France was excellent. To be honest, to be fair, would be very interesting. I think Austria beat Netherlands, so second for them. England Netherlands could be interesting, though. That could be an interesting one. Austria's a level below England. I don't see it. Austria. Well, if Hungary were to win the game, I was hoping for Dominic Szoboszlai to score the winner. Yeah, he looks jaded, Elevator. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but he does look a little bit jaded, I think. They're a level below, but they look more like a more cohesive team that plays each other. That's true. England haven't played well yet, but wait for you tomorrow before you judge. James says, I'm fine with Calvert-Lewin staying, but I would have been fine with him going. He's 27, and again, it depends on if he stays injury-free, which has been the problem. Austria knocking out England would be as funny as England losing to Iceland. I wasn't impressed with England during their qualifying games as well, to be honest. They didn't have a clear plan. Yeah, feels that. And Austria aren't a supermarket. No, that's true. Imagine if France finished third somehow and play England. Yeah, well, I think we'll be dreaming for that as well. Right now, let's get on next time. Right, here we go. This has been a question that's been divided. I've asked this on Facebook. I've asked this on X. I've even asked this on Instagram. My thoughts on Steve Clarke. Should he stay or should he go? See what I did there. I will be honest, Steve Clarke has done a fantastic job for Scotland. He has. I was at all 4 of the games for qualifying for the Euros. Cyprus was excellent. Spain, that's one of the best atmospheres I've ever been in. Norway was a very interesting game. Georgia didn't get home until 2 a.m. We all know that why that was. He got us to two tournaments in a row, which you have to applaud. Um, when he was appointed, I was very happy because I think we all saw what he did at Kilmarnock. I think Kilmarnock finished above Rangers one season as well. So that was very good. So you can understand that. You can understand from that sort of personal point of view from what Steve Clarke has done. Um, he has done well. He has done well. But the biggest question mark for me, if he stays, will he change his tactics? And that is one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about, is his unwillingness to change tactics. Now, I think Steve Clarke has done a magnificent job for Scotland as a Scotland manager. I think he's been really, really good for us. But I do think that it could be time for a change. Now, if he stays, then fair enough. Fair enough, he stays. But I feel that the tactics have gone a bit stale, and his unwillingness to sort of use the squad. That's why there's 26-man squads. You use them. You rotate. You use them. Which you can kind of say. You can kind of say that England haven't been doing that. Obviously, Anthony Gordon and obviously Wharton not getting any minutes of them as well. But look for us. We know James Forrest, Tommy Conway didn't even get any minutes, which I think was very, very disappointing as well. In my personal opinion, I think it is time for a change. Who comes in is another. David Moyes for me is still a target. I would say. I think he potentially would like the job. But the problem is with David Moyes, he's as negative as Steve Clarke is. So that is that's a big con for me so far. But there's not really anyone out there who could come in and change, and that's the problem we've got. I don't think there's anyone who can come in and change. But look, I think what Steve Clarke has done for Scotland, getting us to 2 Euros in a row, be fantastic to get to the next stage of the World Cup. It would be fantastic to get to the USA, Mexico, and Canada. I think that'd be excellent. But I do think that has to be done without Steve Clarke's stewardship. And look, I think a lot of things have been said about Steve Clarke, which I think are very, very harsh in the extent that, look, this guy has got us to 2 Euros. I think people need to remember that. But unfortunately, we just haven't been good enough these last 2 Euros. And I hope he kind of sees his mistakes, and I hope he kind of sees that the players he has picked sort of go along with that. And I think now the plan is to definitely plan ahead for 2026, and obviously the Nations League, which I will be at as well. Scotland are in a group with Portugal, Poland, and Croatia. Yeah, Croatia. Yeah, meeting with Croatia again as well. So yeah, I think Steve Clarke, as much as he's done very, very well for us, I think it's time for a change. Let me know your thoughts in the chat, people, and I will read your comments out as well. And obviously, if you're watching this on playback as well, please do let me know in the comments if you would want to see Steve Clarke go as well. Matt says, I had England Netherlands before the tournament began. Interesting. Deschamps would love to beat England again. Steve Clarke, time to effing go. How many will actually sleep during England Slovenia? My prediction for that game is actually 1-0 England, James. I think it's going to be a very nervy night. I think it'll be a very nervy night as well. David Moyes' time, he would be the favourite. He would be the favourite. I just can't think of anyone out there who would come into Scotland. I mean, there's Darren McInnes. There's who else is there? Not many names. Rob Page is a big, big no-no. If anyone says Rob Page to me, no, that can go straight in the nearest Welsh bin, because he has been a disaster as Wales manager. Safe as it is to say. I vote Ghost as UK for games. Also, if France win the Euros, Deschamps will be the first manager to win both the Euros and World Cup as both a player and a manager. Yes, he certainly will be, as well. You cannot have a side that scores 17 goals in qualifying matches playing a direct and aggressive style of play when an attacking setup then changed it to a very defensive 5-4-1. It's awful. That is very damning. It is damning. I've been a fan of Steve Clarke for a while. Still have respect for him, especially getting us into tournaments, but I think he's done all he could. I think he may have done, yeah. Elevator says David Moyes is the answer for Scotland. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Guys, there's 65 of you in here. I really do appreciate everyone who's tuned in today as well. Please do remember to hit that like button. Please do remember to hit that subscribe button. And share out the stream as well if you want to get more people to watch this as well. Please do feel free to do that. But as I said, it's not necessary as well. There's a lot of fresh young attacking talent here. He doesn't want to do it. It's the equivalent of Santos to manage Portugal. Yeah. That's true. Steve Clarke had a good spell at West Brom too and was unlucky to be signed in the second season. I agree. If they decide to let Steve Clarke go, David Moyes 100% my favourite for the job. I think he would be the favourite anyway, as well. Moisture parties and management. Yeah, absolutely. The only name I see is Derek McInnes, but who else do you get? At least it gives attacking freedom through to attacking players. That is true. Ali McCoist. That's an interesting one, UK of games. I don't think so. But I don't think Ali McCoist would. No, I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. Keep him in the commentary box. I like him and Clive Tildesley. I've got to say, commentary as well. I think David Moyes of Scotland would be a good appointment. I think it would be as well. Very hard Nations League group, but a chance to play attacking players in the attacking system. Yeah, 100%. I don't think he'll go 5-4-1 if he stays, Reese. I don't think he will. We do seem to play better attacking football at Hampden as well. So kind of baffled me the way we started as well. Ali News, hello mate. Sorry for Scotland. One of those things, mate. One of those things. Ali McCoist would be interested in management. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Matt. I think Scotland finished third in that group. I really do not rate Poland whatsoever. Yeah, I think Portugal and Croatia will be the front runners for that group as well. I'm sure Clarke will stay on, but he has to change his ways and be more bolder, but can't see it. Yeah, absolutely. Chris, hello, mate. Chris Wells, please go check out Chris's channel. Very, very opinionated, but we do love opinionated people on here. Oh, yeah, and people who don't buy subs. I wouldn't say it's a failure. You didn't reach knockout stages. I just expected you to be better. I think we got third. It may have been progress, mate. I do think it would have been progress. But yeah, it's disappointing. Disappointing to go out as well. I was at the Rangers game under McCoist, and he was at times very restricted to changing things when it wasn't working out. I don't think would. Should we look at someone that's not Scottish now, just out of curiosity? See, that's a good question, Reese. But again, I can't really think of anyone out there. I can't think of anyone really who would want the job. Well, no, not Southgate. Let's just say that. No, not Southgate. I'm not sure. Not sure. That could be a good debate, actually. That could be a very good debate. England or Slovenia. No, England always have a 0-0. And I said England would not win their group. I know I said it a lot, but that's what I think. Not going to lie, just because the Germans love us, can we get Klinsmann? That's a shout, actually. Although we all know what happened the last time a German was in charge of Scotland. 30 votes. That wasn't great. I don't know. I just like him. Would be interested. David Moyes is superior in experience, of course. I definitely don't rate them either. Poland have done nothing significant for a long time. Age inside, it has to be said. Reese, age inside. I see Scotland scoring 4 tomorrow. It's overdue. Andrew Walker, hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed your time in Germany. It looked absolutely amazing when you were over there. It really does. It doesn't matter whether or not you think Clarke should go or not. The SFA can't afford the severance package to get rid of him. That's the point. So the only way really is if he walks away. If he walks away, decides to walk away as well. The SFA are tight clowns, always will be. And Chris says, "You're welcome to South Clown." Yeah. Anyway, but the last wee part of the tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, is obviously planning for World Cup 2026 and the Nations League in September. Yes, Nations League. Yes, that's coming around again. Look, the group we're in, it's a difficult group. But against anyone at Hampden, who knows? Who knows? We have a very good record against the teams at Hampden. Portugal are a very good side. Let me just put that out there. Portugal are a very, very good side. Bruno Fernandes, Diogo Jota, Paulinho, obviously Cristiano Ronaldo. I was thinking about it. I said Rafael Leao, if he stops his diving, of course. Rui Patricio, Diogo Costa, Jose Sa, Cancelo. So many good players in that Portugal side. It's going to be very, very tricky. Croatia, this is probably we'll obviously wait and see for their game against Italy tonight. That'll be an interesting game actually against Italy. I do think they're an aging side. I do think that some of their players will definitely retire after this Euros. I think Modric potentially being one of them. I think this will be his last tournament. Obviously, let's Croatia get to obviously 2026 as well. And then there's Poland, who are a difficult team to predict, really. Yes, they haven't been great. They have not been great, to say the very least. But again, they're an aging side. So, Nations League, try and not finish bottom, I think is the safest thing to say. Like if we get second or first would be an absolute bonus, but second or third, I think is the target for that. And then obviously the World Cup sort of group stage draw will be made as well for that, the qualifying group stage, I should say. That'll be made very, very soon as well. So the main target is 2026. Getting back to World Cup is something you would want to do. And look, it's in America. It's in Canada, it's in Mexico. That will be amazing. That'll be an amazing thing to go to. And look, I think Germany has been very, very good for Scotland fans going over there. Imagine what America, Mexico, and Canada will look like as well. But yeah, for me, getting second or third in that Nations League group, and then obviously wait and see what the group will bring for the World Cup qualifying as well. So let me know what you guys are saying. Let's see. Let us see. Klinsmann actually took over. Yes, US men's national team, indeed. Exactly, mate. At least your subs are real. You've been doing YouTube for a long time, pretty sure. Yes. This is my 5th year, actually. This is my 5th year, mate. Which is, 2019 I properly started. 2019 is when I properly started, and yeah, so 5 years. 5 years I've been on YouTube, as well. Clemson 06 Germany played excellent football as well. They certainly did. Romanian fans and Scotland fans sang together in Munich. Yes, they did. Good luck, Romania, by the way. Good luck, Romania. I think many people, myself included, have kind of underestimated Romania a bit. You guys were very good against Ukraine. Unlucky to lose against Belgium. But I think give me a sense of Slovakia will be interesting. That was before we sacked them, brought in Bruce Arena. And then we missed on the 2018 World Cup. Let's not talk about it anymore. Yeah, you still got Greg Vibes Burhalter elevator. Let me know. Klinsman is a shout, Reese, if we were to look for a non-Scottish appointment. Absolutely. Klinsman is not a go-to manager nowadays. He's not, but he was South Korea manager. He was South Korea manager. Many people remember that. Get Hickey and Ferguson back in the team. Call up Anderson and Henderson. We have better depth. Here's to hoping and no more 4-5-4. Anderson. Anderson, Reese. Anderson. Which Anderson? Which Anderson is that? At this point, call up Sir Alex for Scotland. Sir Alex wouldn't manage Scotland again. Definitely that. He did manage us before, but well, the time's passed there. Klinsman made a big error in 2010, dropping Landon Donovan for unknown 18-year-old who played 20 minutes. Yeah, absolutely. Talio Douglas, Scotland need better quality. England will finish second, says Gary. Yes. Yes. Also, I'm happy to hear that Alan Hans has been discharged from hospital. Absolute legend. It is the best news that we could have got. So happy that he's been discharged as well, especially with obviously what happened to Kevin Campbell as well. So yeah, I'm very happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that, Lando. Don't know, Poland and Croatia are on the decline. I think so. I honestly do think so, Andrew. I do honestly think that. A bloody take a Nations League trophy. 48 teams as well. Yes, it is. The Cleansing South Korea 2024 semi-final run was a con to how they'd really played. Yeah, it was. It was indeed. If we use this as an opportunity to change guard, we can surprise people. Conway, Doak, Ferguson, Gilmore, Hickey. That's the spine of the team. Absolutely. Absolutely indeed. There are more European teams as well, so definitely doable for Scotland, hopefully. Hopefully, indeed. Mexico versus Portugal final because Simpsons predicted it. Did they? Did they actually predict that? Wow. That Doak is not bad. There's a few others from me. Andy says Reese. Thank you. I think you meant Douglas, but I'll take your word for it. I remain to win the group, says Reese. Interesting. There you go. Changed his comment there. Changed his comment there at the last second. I would love to see Romania go far in the Euros. Can see them get in the quarters. Got a good team. Got a very good team as well. Elliot Anderson. For a minute there, I thought you were meaning Bruce Anderson. I actually thought you were meaning Bruce Anderson. He's actually gone back to Kilmarnock, believe it or not, Bruce Anderson. I thought you meant Bruce Anderson. Like, what? We have a golden generation coming up for us, and Berhalter is ruining it. That's why I'm Berhalter out. Yeah, did you win last night? Did you win the Copa America? I've been kind of trying to follow the Copa America, but it's on at times where I just can't watch them, unfortunately, as well. Means Elliot Anderson. Yes. It took a while for me to strike that as well. USA played excellent the other night, to be fair. The weekly steel chair, thanks. That's what we will beat Slovakia. I believe you come with too much fear against Germany. Yeah, I think we did. Are we going to get a second predicted final from Samuel Eto'o? I don't know. Yanis Adji, yes, absolutely. Absolutely indeed. I want Elliot Anderson in England, especially after what he did at Bristol Rovers. Greatest Euro of all time so far, I would say yes. I think in terms of goals and I think in terms of VAR working to its maximum, I would say yes so far. I would say so far. Never ever let Samuel Eto'o cook with predictions ever again. If it hadn't been for an injury, he'd have played in our Euros games, in my opinion. I think so. I think he would have done as well. Did that? Yep, absolutely. And Spencer, hello, Spencer. Hope you're well. It's been a long time. And by the way, guys, I will be doing more Liverpool content. It's just obviously the Euros is on at the moment, but I will be doing more Liverpool content to come as well. So, guys, going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate everyone who's tuned in. 63 of you have been in and out of here. So, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks to everyone who's watched on X, and thanks to everyone who's watched on YouTube as well. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. You played against Germany like we played against Belgium. 3 world place, blah blah. Players came to lose it. We both should play with more confidence, says Ali News. Marcus is in. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. Clarke is close and too negative. There's no plan B either. No proactive, stubborn, prickly injuries. There are a few big players in our team losing form didn't help. The fairy of false hope strikes again. Yes, it does. It certainly does. Take care as well. Hungary scored in 110th minute after one of their players nearly died. It was beautiful to see. Spot on, Marcus. Sorry, Scottish fans. Cheers, Douglas. Frustrating and heartbreaking, but we move on and go again, and we'll see what happens. Take care, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, guys, if you have missed it, please do remember to smash the like button. Please do remember to hit the subscribe button. And if you are watching on repeat, please do let me know your thoughts about the Scotland's tournament as a whole. Are you Steve Clarke in or out? Let me know if the team. Let me know what your thoughts were about the team selection and what players are not good enough as well. And also, what is the next stage? Do we plan for the Nations League and do we plan for 2026? Do let me know in the chat. But I will leave you guys and to enjoy tonight's Euros. Obviously, Albania against Spain and Croatia against Italy. Very two fantastic games ahead of us. And I'll see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.